Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Learning. Today I want to share with you a little creation design that you can create yourself using Blender. I'm using Blender 2.79, but it should work with Blender 2.8 as well. It's more stable on Blender 2.79 if you're using Sverchok or animation nodes, so it's something to keep in mind. But so basically the object is looking something like this. It's very basic easel where you can put like a plate or anything, like to show like a photo. I didn't design it with a full details, like I don't have the hinge and stuff, but you get the idea. It's very simple and you can turn it into augmented reality very easily. And I found it like if you're creating augmented reality objects, it's a good idea to make it inside a frame or some kind of box because that's more believable. But yeah, and it's a good idea to always start with some research. And this, if you search Easel Stand, you get a lot of example design that you can perhaps replicate. But you can also design it yourself. I kind of like this, but the classic one is looking something like this. And if you look at it, okay, that's basically just like a simple design profile, fairly basic, but um, yeah, so you can create that pretty easily. So in this case, I'm using grease pencil. This is something that I made really quickly using Sverchok add-on in Blender. So I start with a profile like this. So I have profile for the easel and also the plate. The plate, I'm using grease pencil as well, so it's basically just like a profile like this for a plate. It can be a bowl, but it's something that I revolve, so that nothing really special there. But the easel slightly different. So all the steps to turn this profile into something 3D is all here. This is kind of like a 90% of the job because later on, if you want to add bevel and then material, and then you want to add the image as well, that's a little bit of extra steps, but it's possible to make to kind of streamline the process. So from this profile, I will explain a little bit. I created something like this, right? It's actually really simple. Like usual, you just use the GP grease pencil setup. This will take the grease pencil and then kind of turn it into curve or into lines. And if I give you example, so it's resembling my grease pencil strokes and then turning it into this kind of design. I can actually kind of randomize it a little bit if I want. Over here, randomize. So that's always quite fun to do. Oops, if I randomize, it seems to change something at the back. Okay. Oh well, maybe I shouldn't do that. So let's get back to where we started. So we have the profile and we have all this stuff happening. Like I said, I started with something like this. It's basically turning the grease pencil into a shape, and then I simply solidify the shapes, and that's basically it. And the next thing I did was to create duplicates. So I have these two matrix transform for this guy. As a result, I will get this pink objects. It's kind of like a symmetrical mirror of the objects. What else can we do here? Maybe the angle can be changed if you want. So that's all kind of procedural. Yeah, it's all pretty basic. And same thing with the plate. I simply draw the profile and then I'm using it here, resampling the grease pencil, and then use the revolve or lathe um, to get the plate. So you can see this is the plate. You can have it less step or more steps. So everything procedural there, and the thickness of the plate, and also the size. If I want to change the size, I can change it here. So that's with the plate. So I can definitely make this a little bit tidier, and also with the plate itself. This is just a circle, and then I fill the circle and then do a little bit of UV with my own artwork. So yeah, but if you're done with this, and if you want to make changes or you want to bake it, you can easily bake it, and now it's becoming an object. I know there's something here that kind of need tidy up, like the middle part here. If you subdivide it, I think it's gonna split. That's because of the revolve, but that's can be fixed with the remove double and deleting the face. And this guy also, you might need to add bevel, a little bit of bevel to add more believability. But other than that, you get the idea. This is really like another perfect example where you want to use procedural design, and whenever you want to make changes, so this is the interesting part, you simply go to the top view and then change the design. So with the grease pencil, let me draw another design. Let's take a look. Well, I'm just gonna draw something very quickly. Oh well, it needs to stand, and then it needs to hold our frame. Oops, maybe I don't need to do that, but this might not work. But now I have another design, and then if I can go back here and pick a frame. And I should get the new design happening. Not for the plate, I made a mistake. Should be the one up there. So delete the plate and simply select the frame. And it didn't seem to update it. Let me check. Oh well, didn't seem to be updating. Maybe there's like an error somewhere down here, but it should work anyway. So yeah, you can tweak this, or maybe I should look at this and see what's going on. But you can make changes and then it should update. So the profile design can be anything, anything to your imaginations, and sometimes the design is totally different. It's not just it does not come with shades, but it's only like the outline, and that will work as well. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. It's fun exercise if you want to do it yourself. Think of easels and easels for your artwork, and then you put it and you turn it into augmented reality objects you can share. All right, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.